constituency, formed up in 32 guards, ready for inspection. Ready, some Jambu, sir.
Kamonkoli Seed as the host school. We have Kamonkoli College here with us. We have Grace Comprehensive. We have Ikiiki SS. Then Kameruka CD. So there are 5 schools in number here.
And again,
the school you are seeing in front is a Kamonkoli CD.
Kamonkoli CD is heading the program. Very nice and beautiful looking. Very composed.
Now take this gratitude at least to thank and the head teacher of Grace.
And the patron Grace.
And the patron at least. I think every year they have to participate.
Yeah, they are very cooperative and loyal
being cooperative
to the national program. Head teachers need to be informed that this is the national program.
Yes.
I can see Ikiiki SS.
Ikiiki SS.
Very nice looking and smart. With their banner behind them. So all those one in front of us, in front the guest of honor is none other than Ikiiki SS.
Okay.
Putting on their navy blue and white. And having Kamonkoli College.
Okay.
Kamonkoli College.
Yes.
Of course, very dynamic school in nature. You can see the colors of multiple uniforms, of course.
Okay.
That demonstrates the size of the wallet, of course.
Yes.
Once you see multiple uniforms, that represents the wallet.
If you want to see our coordinator, district coordinator, you go to Kamonkoli College. If you want to see the chairperson, Ashu,
you go to Kamonkoli College. So,
saying the marching style they are saying is called Chinese style. We sing the British style. That is Kameruka.
Yes, in front of the guest of honor is none other than Kameruka.
Kameruka.
They are very nice looking cream.
Is here with us.
Hey, thank you so much for coming.
That is Bugwere High School, Namirande.
You are aware, the purpose of patriotism is to inculcate norms and values among the youth. I am sure on that note, that's why I was very happy when we had various interviews here, especially from the Northern Connection. The days you spent in training, you have transformed, you the participants they are the ones I'm talking about, you have transformed through acquisition of knowledge from the various topics presented to you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are aware that we could not teach the learners all the topics that were prepared. It is my plea that we can make arrangements and with the office of the RDC so that we can move around, maybe with a timetable, moving from school to school and talking to these learners, maybe for 2 hours a day. That can make us proud, so that information that we could not give them now can be given at that time as we share the experience. Challenges. Chief guest, this program has challenges. A few of them are here, like one, inadequate time for training both in ideology and basic military skills. 2. Inadequate funding for the program for both the personnel and materials. 3. Infrastructure such as fields, pitches, or brass band, etc. Here Kamonkoli Seed and maybe a few other schools could be having. But the majority of schools that we have don't have. You find somebody training on the veranda of the school, another is training within the compound, not a full pitch. So all these are our challenges, perhaps, that make some fail to participate.
Bring the pass now to those of you who have undergone this training with the theme environmental conservation, a collective responsibility for a better future. I urge you to keep up that spirit. Remain on track. Keep on track. Be disciplined. Be respectful. And as much as possible conserve the environment. Yesterday I said the environment is within us. We need the environment, the trees, we need the flowers. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will be able to believe with me when I say that there is a lot of extinction of some of the species because of mankind. Those of you are older, you will agree with me. Those days we could go to the bush, get a muluza and stuff like that. And people could continue with life. But nowadays, life has changed. Life is so sophisticated because of extinction in the environment. Now, I want to emphasize a few things on those schools which have not participated. And this one goes straight to the office of the DO, who is represented here, who is here. How do we have, like the other side where we were yesterday? The turn-up was very, very vague. 5 out of 15 schools was not a good one. Here, as much as I have reason to smile, because as reported earlier, 11 out of 18. Now with the 2 apologies, we will include them to make 13 out of 15, out of 18. What about the rest? So, Madam DO, please take my instruction before I finish my speech. Let's interest ourselves in this matter. And I'm taking more interest in this. How can we be here and the rest are not mindful from this? This is a government program, and I take this honor and the authority vested to me as a guest of honor from the office of the President to make a pronouncement that now you are graduates of patriotism. You are officially graduates of patriotism. Love your country, love yourself, love your school, love your parents, and love the environment for God and my country.
One of the elements that patriotism brings into a person is bravery. And you really display bravery. Please clap for yourself for that good display.
To the people who are going to be passed out today, you shouldn't forget the skills that you have gained. Gone is the time when we were all looking at white-collar jobs. That time is gone. We are now in an era of bringing up a whole child, a child who will not go for a course that will make him walk on the streets until the shoes are worn out when he has not yet been employed, and yet that person can employ himself or herself. That one is a very big merit, a very big credit to our government.
The trainers, please, you have done great. and please don't give up. The purpose of this patriotism is to instill discipline amongst you. That is the key. Then others come. So don't go back and say, after all, we finished this training, and you begin misbehaving.
I think the student never even knew that you can love yourself as a starting point. But when I interacted with them, they said, no, we have learned now, we know that love begins from us, goes to the neighbor, goes to the community, finally it expands. So it's a program that is okay, because it has fostered friendship. I'm sure even after this pass out today, these children are not going to remain the same.
The message to you today is very brief and very simple. The search for knowledge is the beginning of wisdom, and the more you learn, the more you discover the need for more knowledge. That means learning does not end. Lastly, I urge you to be disciplined, to be critical thinkers, to be innovative, and to be human. That last one is very, very philosophical, to be human, because we have human beings who are not human.
Just like you've been passed out, dear patriots, may you go out and defend the country. May you love yourselves from today onwards.
There is a lot we learn from patriotism. Some people see it as just a waste of time. But our chief guest is not a waste of time. We don't take this for granted. So I want to say thank you so much to the president and to you, the chief guest, for all this arrangement. I want to thank the head teachers who have supported this patriotism activities in our schools. I want to thank particularly those schools participating. Thank you so much.